Hello, YouTube. Today we're going to look at I guess you'd call this a budget Spyderco. I'm a fan of Spyderco knives. This is actually my first Chinese Spyderco knives, and I try not to buy stuff made in China as much as I can. The main thing about this knife, this is a Spyderco Resilience, lightweight, but this one is made in CPM S35 VN steel. It's got the combination edge. So this is American-made steel from Crucible, and like probably a lot of folks who heard the news, Crucible, I believe, filed Chapter 11, bankruptcy protection. I think they're looking for a buyer. And so I went ahead and bought this. It's a budget knife. It's under $100, and you know, I guess it was sort of an experiment, if you would, to see how this stacks up to another or the USA made Spydercos, or even the Japanese made Spydercos. So this one in particular has the fiberglass reinforced handles, which honestly I am not a fan of. And with that being said, I looked on Etsy and I found a guy in Ukraine. I think his name is Dmitry. And Dmitry, I think, was the only person I could find that made scales, custom scales for the Resilience. So these are G10 custom scales for this knife. And what I'll do today is I'm going to unbox these scales, and I'll try to quickly swap out the scales. We're not gonna really tune up the knife. I may do a little bit of that, but not really today. But we'll take a look at his scales. You know, looked at his website. He does custom knives in Ukraine. You know, don't know. And really don't want to get into a political discussion for where you fall on the Ukraine-Russia conflict. However, the guy was very nice to communicate with, and you know, if these scales, I have not looked at them. You know, they look nice on his Etsy page, and took probably about a month or so to get them. And you know, if they're nice, I will put a link to his Etsy page in the bottom of this video, and you can, if you have needs, because he does other custom scales. I think he does other Spyderco custom G10 scales. He does knives, and I can't remember if he does Benchmade or other things. So okay, these are olive. I originally had ordered black G10, and he had to reach out to me and said his batch of that material went bad, and he couldn't provide that, and would would I like a different color, or would I just like my money back? So I went with olive, because again, I really am not a fan of the fiberglass reinforced. What you call it here? Nylon. Just not too much of a fan. So, first impression, you know, nice finish, pretty standard looking G10s, very smooth. Comparing, just as an aside, putting them on there, they appear to be an exact match for the existing scales. It as you can see right here, it changes the character of this knife completely. So not bad first impression. So let's take this thing apart. And see what we can do. This shouldn't take long. To break down. And again, I haven't, this is my first of these Chinese Spyderco Resilience. But again, I bought it for the steel, the CPM steel, not for anything else. I'm not a fan of Chinese products if I can help it, you know. And we'll talk about the blade in a minute. I looked at it, and it's okay, but it's not perfect. And if you're wondering what is he doing, I'm actually being a little lazy because I didn't want to swap out the head yet on this. So let's see. Nope, that's not going to be the right size. So there we go. Let's see. So I appreciate. I had some feedback on my first video with my cold steel, and I really appreciate that feedback. I'm hoping to get more feedback as I continue doing these videos. You know, I am not a knife guy. I'm not a knife expert. I'm a rank amateur when it comes to these, but I do my best and try to show something that may be of interest to folks. And if it is, cool, you know. Continue to watch. Thanks for spending a little time with me. Happy to you know, share, you know, my story eventually. You know, as it stands right now, I don't really share too much about my personal life. But as the name of the channel says, life's hard, don't complain, you know. Now see, this one's spinning, so probably should have left that alone. So we're gonna have to deal with that. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. So gonna have to get some needle nose, I imagine. This guy's good. He went in fine. This guy did not. Okay, so we'll have to play with that. These things are so small, you have to be really careful not to strip them out. And hopefully, I got a, you know, some of my feedback was, you know, because, you know, my first video, the camera was just leaning up against a cup, sort of a side angle on the thing, and so I got on Amazon, I got a YouTube starter kit, kind of funny, and as such, was able to do this, and still a work in progress. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hope that guy's coming out cool. Well, I guess we can go ahead and put this pocket clip on, but because I forget things, we're not going to put the pocket clip in the same spot. We're going to move the pocket clip. It's going to go down here. So, anyway, I lost my train of thought there. One thing about the I will comment on the Chinese finishing. The blade itself, and I've looked this up, and I can't find definitive I don't know, proof, if proof is the right word, but I can't find evidence on how they deal with the blade. You know, this blade, or at least the blade stock, is, you know, it's made in the US. That's the blade itself. But the I don't know if they're getting blanks and then grinding the blade in China or what. Okay, so okay, so we may have to take this guy off all the way. And again, this just shows my inexperience, if you would. Yeah, because that's just the pivot. Yeah. Okay. Want to maintain the pivot, and as such, we got it. Oh, there's the washer. Shit. Okay. Damn. All right. She just fell apart. All right. So, okay. That's all right. This stuff happens. That's interesting though. Okay. So this guy goes here. Ah. Hold on. So, okay. I need a magnet on the desk. Okay, so got your this guy goes right here. Okay. All right, and you got your inner workings here. So just feeling the okay, and this, all right, that's the lanyard. Okay, geez, I was tricking myself here. Okay, so let's put that guy there. Yep. So the way this sort of lines up is scale, this guy has a flat spot right there. And you gotta line up. Okay. And we'll go ahead and put to maybe make it a little easier, do it like this. All right. Maybe. Sorry for the journey I'm taking everybody on, but it is what it is. And we gotta just line up the washer And they have nice amount of grease on here that that is preventing me from doing it great. Get the old reliable open nail, old French knife. Great knife, budget knife. If you don't know this brand, if you need just a knife you can have around the shop, not need to worry with, nothing fancy. It's really good, really good knife. Okay. All right, you. This thing. We just trying to line it up. It is giving me a fit. Just a fit. So we're gonna try something a little different. Ha. And one of these days I'm going to learn to have more tools with me. There we go. Oh, 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 oh. You son of a bitch. Get in there. All right. Now, quickly. We're going to secure the blade. It's pain. Tighten it down. Ooh, it is off. We're gonna have to work on that. Yeah, it is. But let's loosen that up just a hair. It's a big knife. It's approximately, I think the tech specs on it is overall 9.41 inches long with a 4.25 inch blade. You know, liner lock blade, combo edge. And again, just to talk about the Chinese finishing, and I don't know if this was finished in China, ground in China. I'm not sure. It's sharp, but it's not. You know, if you've had a Spyderco, you expect it to be pretty impressive as far as sharpness right out the box. This one I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to play with. I'm gonna have to put it on the stone, and I'm gonna have to get a pair of needle nose to put this sucker back together all the way, because that is spinning. I have to clean it up some. Overall, though, as far as the scales go, these are pretty. I like them. I think I would recommend Dimitri. You know, they're. Let's grab another. They're much smoother. Here's another Spyderco. This is a military 2. This is made in the USA. Military 2. As you can see, comparatively speaking, similar size, but these scales are much smoother. These are G10 as well, but they're textured. So depends. It depends on what you like. You know, I believe he gave me the option if I wanted a texture, but his texture is not. It's more pronounced. So for me, I went with smooth. So these are very smooth. I mean, compared to this blue, I think it's night and day difference. It looks really good. So anyhow, I am going to find a pair of needle nose and finish this last thing. I'm not going to belabor it with the video, but you know, hope everyone found this interesting. Again, I'm going to put the Ukrainian scale and knife makers contact, his Etsy store contact, in the comments below. If you got any questions, let me know. I appreciate you spending some time with me today. It's been fun. Sorry for my amateur-ish content, but you know, it's been pretty fun. Thanks, everyone. Bye.